Hello, everybody. I will give it a few minutes for people to be able to tune in, and then we will get started. Hi. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to give it like a minute or two, and then I'm going to get started. Okay, so just giving everybody a heads up, this is probably going to be the last live until I believe middle of April. Make sure to stay tuned to my Instagram. I'm going to announce it all over there with regards to when I go live. If I go live, I'll just announce it there. But anywho, let's dive in. So basically the way this is going to work out is I'm going to go through all the zodiac signs, going to start off with Earth, water, air, and then fire. For those of you watching the replay, there's going to be tags down below in the description box. And then in between each of the signs, I am going to take a personal question. I'll let you guys know when I actually take the questions. And that way you'll be able to drop them in the chat box. I only take questions from people that are live, so you can't just drop your question and then decide to leave. It's not going to work that way. And that's about it. The way it's going to work is, sorry, I'm trying to like adjust this chair, which is super uncomfortable. The way it's going to work, it's going to be your energy for the weekend, whoever's energy is connected to you for the weekend. Could be romantic, could be not, and then the energy of the connection. So we'll see about that. Do I have anything else? No, I think that's it. Let's get started. We'll start off with Taurus. So Taurus, let's see your weekend energies for Taurus. Weekend energies for Taurus. Also, if my mic cuts out or my internet cuts out, just let me know. I'm currently in Vegas, and for some reason, the internet in this hotel, even though I literally pay for it, is spotty at best, shall we say. No. Taurus, honey, relax, please. Bottom of the deck, you get the Four of Cups. Relax, Taurus. For you, for this weekend, you get the Nine of Swords, the Hermit, and the Six of Wands. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. You stressing. You are stressing. Why are you stressing out? You're in your head. You're thinking about this. You're super stressed out. And you're showing me the reason I'm stressing. And by the way, this isn't just like, oh, I don't know, I'm stressing because I might not make my nail appointment. This is like legit stress. The reason you're stressing is because whatever this is, you really want it to work out. You want it to be successful. You want it to actually like literally work out. And you have this deep fear of like, it's not going to work out. This to me is screaming limiting belief, especially with the energy connecting the two of you and the energy of the connection. Like you've literally got nothing to worry about except the boogeyman living in your own head. And the boogeyman keeps telling you it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's going to fail. You have reason to freak out. You don't. You literally don't. And if you were able to silence your mind and listen to your higher self, you would know that. You would see that there's literally nothing to freak out about. But of course, easier said than done, Taurus. Trust me, I get it. It is way easier said than done. Now, for the energy connected to you, they get the Lovers, the Emperor, and the Eight of Wands. They view you as the Lovers, Taurus. The Lovers is not just this like regular connection that comes by every single day. This is a deep soul connection for this person. And that's how they view you. Okay. They view you as like a soulmate. I'm very hesitant to like use those terms because people like they'll put themselves in like all these boxes for soulmates. That's not what I'm getting at. But my point is, this is a very deep connection. And this person is showing me, and they've communicated this to you, Taurus. They've let you know how important you are to them, the significance that you hold for them, how important this connection is for them. Like they've told you all of these things, right? They're maintaining a little bit more control. They're kind of like more leveled, I would say, than you are. They're not spiraling. So whatever you're freaking out about, they're not. They're kind of like, listen, chill. It's good. It's fine. Like you have nothing to worry about. And they've communicated this to you. They have. They've communicated the significance. They've communicated like you have nothing to worry about. Like I'm here. I'm stable. All of that. The energy connecting the two of you is the Queen of Cups. Like, I love you, you love me. There is no deeper love than this with this. Taurus, if I had to summarize your weekend energies, I would say get the fuck, oops, sorry, I'm trying not to cuss on YouTube. Get the F out of your own head. Literally, get the heck out of your own head. You're psyching yourself out for no reason, especially if this is about a romantic connection. Okay, that was quick and to the point. Let's take a look at Virgo weekend energies. Show me Virgo weekend energies. Virgo showing up front and center. Oh. Okay. All right. Virgo, bottom of the deck, you get the Five of Wands. You're feeling very, very conflicted, but I don't feel like this conflict is coming from you. I feel like it's coming from the energy that you're dealing with. Okay. You get the Hermit, which is you, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. You're showing me that you're experiencing an immense, immense fear of losing something, losing someone, losing a connection. You really, really do not want to lose this because essentially by losing this connection, you feel emotionally isolated, like an island. It's not even like emotionally abandoned. It's more so like you literally feel like there's nothing emotional. There's nothing. There's no feelings. There's nothing. You're just out in the emotional wilderness, freezing your little behind off. And so you're telling me, I really, really don't want to lose this. And this isn't coming from a place of fear. It's essentially showing me like, look, I just want to like, let's turn over a new leaf. Not even let's start over, let's reconcile. Let's turn over a new leaf. Let's wipe the slate clean. Let's bring back really positive energies here in the 3D world. This isn't coming from a place of fear. This is coming from a place of genuine appreciation of this connection of this person and like realizing like I have a golden coin in my hand and I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. The energy connected to you is the Five of Swords, the knight, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Cups. This person has a very, 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 very overactive mind. Now, the way this overactive mind tends to why can't I talk, Virgo? Manifest itself within this connection is through doubts. This person may have some self-sabotaging tendencies. And again, the way that this manifests is by questioning things that literally have no reason, excuse me, no reason to be doubted, no reason to be questioned. It's like, look at your beautiful energies. You're literally coming up, you're authentically transparent to yourself, like, I don't want to lose you. Let's just turn over a new leaf. Like, let's move on from this. And this person is sitting here doubting it. Is Virgo being truthful? Is Virgo being honest? Does Virgo actually want this? Is Virgo cheating on me? Does Virgo love me? Is Virgo literally, and again, Virgo, this is not you. You're not causing these doubts for this person. This is their own insecurities, their own fears, their own limiting beliefs, which the way it manifests is they start self-sabotaging. They start causing problems, causing arguments, causing fights by questioning things. Now, they look at it as questioning when in reality, it's just the fear within them. One thing I do have to say, if this does resonate with you and you're like, how do I distinguish between fear and intuition? Fear feels visceral. Fear feels like if I don't do something about this now, I'm going to get eaten alive. Like fear literally is pressing, it's harsh. You can't just be like, okay, I hear you, but fear is like loud on an emotional level. And it usually manifests in the chest and the gut. Intuition is very quiet, it's very silent, and you're able to be like, okay, I hear you, but I'm setting you aside for now, right? You're able to silence your intuition, you're able to softly deal with it. It doesn't feel so harsh and so visceral. Just keep that in mind. Now, this person, really, Virgo, all they need is more time with you, more quality time with you. That's it. They're showing me like, I just need to spend more time with Virgo. And the energy connecting the two of you is the Six of Wands. That's the key to success. Okay. But again, this person's not going to communicate, hey, I just need more time with you. I just need you to like literally be in my presence and comfort me and support me. No, no, no. Right. There's ego involved here. You both want this to work out. You both want this to be very, very successful. And that is the energy joining the two of you. The only thing is that this person needs to cut out these self sabotaging ways because they're literally interfering with this connection. And I'm putting it on whoever's energy is connected to you. It's not you, Virgo. You've got beautiful intentions and you really don't want to lose this person. All right, let's take a look at Capricorn. Weekend energies for Capricorn. Oh. Okay. Cappy, you are an earth sign, but a lot of times you do show up with a lot of fire energy. There's something very, very fiery about her. Same thing with Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign technically, but they have a lot of fire characteristics. Okay, Cappy, bottom of the deck, you guys get the Knight of Cups. There's love. There's love here. Definitely love and a desire to express love. Now, earth signs, I don't know what's going on with you, but like whoever you're dealing with, they be acting a fool. They're causing problems and you're just sitting here with your earth energy. You're just like, hey, look, this is me. This is what I want. Whoever you're dealing with is making a muck of things. So Cappy, for your energy this weekend, you get the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Pentacles. You have an ego on you, okay? But you are still very, very clear as to what you want. And you're showing me when it comes to this person, when it comes to this connection, I am willing to do the work to turn things around. Whatever's happening between the two of you right now is not great. I don't necessarily feel like it's a breakup or a separation, but it's a little bit of icky energy. Like something's not feeling right, something's not sitting right here. And you're showing me like I want to turn things around. I want to have a complete 180 here. Literally, like let's take things from where we are into complete 180, from negative to positive, from icky to amazing. And not only that, you're willing to do the work to make that happen. You're not just sitting here expecting the universe to somehow magically drop this solution on your on your plate. You're like, I'll do whatever needs to do, whatever needs to be done. But I'm not doing it by myself. My person has to match my energy. And therein lies the problem. The energy connected to you gets the 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Now, they see you as long-term relationship. They're not looking at anybody else. They're not interested in anybody else. They want you. They want this connection. They want it for the long run. Okay? They're looking at you as like, you know, house, family, kids, whatever the heck long run means to you. The problem is this person also has an ego on them. All right. So your ego is at play. Their ego is at play. It manifests in different ways. For this person, their ego and their need for control is essentially causing a lot of confusion for them. Sometimes the majority of their energy is focused on you, this connection. Let's make it work. Let's move in a positive direction. Other times, the majority of their energy is focused on themselves, what they want, what they need, you know, again from an ego perspective. No, things have to happen this way. I can't happen this way. This is not flexible energy by any means. So that's how their ego comes into play. It causes them a lot of confusion, a lot of back and forth, which means you would experience a lot of whiplash, right? Yes, no, hot, cold, in, out. The way your ego manifests is that you're probably not even expressing to this person how significant they are to you and just how much you want to turn things around. You're kind of like, look, I'm open to anything. You tell me what you want. And that's not the case. You want to turn things around. You know exactly what you want. But again, ego is at play here, and you're not really expressing that. You're putting on a very much like, I'm unbothered, I'm unfazed, whatever happens, happens type of attitude. The energy connecting the two of you is the Four of Wands. This is a beautiful connection. This is a strong, strong bond that you share with this person, right? You can feel it. They can feel it. They're showing it to me point blank. You're not. Now, I'm not saying that you're the problem. You guys are both the problems because it's your ego. But I will say you're a little bit, at least with me, you're more clear on what you want. This person's still confused. They keep bouncing back and forth between what they want, whether it's this connection or to focus on themselves. Okay, Earth signs, that's what I have for you guys. Go ahead and drop your questions in the chat box. I will pick one at random. And then we will move on to water signs. Just going to drink my water. Okay. Let me scroll. Alrighty. Carolyn, I'm going to choose you because you're smack center in the middle. I'd love to ask about D. He is a Scorpio. How does he feel towards me? I'm a Sag, 7 months, no contact. Let's take a peek, shall we? Okay. Give me 2 cards for D's true feelings and energies towards Carolyn. If I call you Caroline, I'm sorry. I know it's Carolyn. I just don't know why I butcher your name. Give me 2 cards for his true feelings and energies towards Carolyn. Wow. Okay. 2 major arcana cards. Major arcana are indicative of your higher self, your soul. These are like big, heavy energies. These are not light. These are not, casual, quick, easy things. I need to clarify this because he's literally showing me this is all buried. This is all underneath the surface. On the surface, he's like, look, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling emotionally fulfilled. I'm feeling emotionally balanced about this whole connection and where we're at. I've been feeling like this for quite some time. 7 months is a pretty significant amount of time for the Temperance card to show up. But he's showing me like I feel good, balanced emotionally about her, about this connection, and about like where we're at with things right now. I don't know that I fully buy that though, because otherwise he'd be way more forthcoming. So let's start off with clarifying the judgment. Okay. So the past between the two of you is icky, to say the least. Okay. No, it does not mean that he's moved on. I'm going to get to that in a second. It's not a yes, he's moved on. It's not a no, he's moved on. He's essentially showing me the past, the history that you two have, not so great. He's looking back at it with a lot of woulda, shoulda, coulda energy. I should have done this. I would have done this had I known. I could have done this. He could have handled things better, is what he's saying. And he's showing me, like, look, I know I've made the decision that, like, I want us to turn over a new leaf. Okay. Now, when I say turn over a new leaf, I'm not saying reconciliation. I'm not saying new beginning in love. Ace of Pentacles is essentially let's turn over a new leaf. Let's have a new phase. This could be romantic. This could be friends. This could just be, hey, I don't want you to hate me anymore. And I don't want to hate you anymore. I don't want any anger. Right. He's not showing me one way or the other. And again, he's literally just showing me, like, I just want to turn over a new leaf. Now, is he actually going to do anything about it? Not at this point. He needs more time. He's showing me, I'm going to wait on this, right? Like, I've decided what I want, but when it comes to actually taking action, I'm going to wait on this. And I'm like, okay, why are you waiting? He's like, because I don't feel like I'm in a position of control, or I'm in a position of feeling like I'm in control with regards to this whole situation. The past still weighs on him, and it's almost the way he's presenting the energies, it's like she still has the past as leverage to hold over me, i.e., I am not in the superior position. Okay. So I'm not about to like turn over this new leaf. I'm not about to like take any action, which essentially what he's saying without saying, I could get rejected and I could have my ego bruised. So I'm not about to do that. Right. I don't know why he's so heavy on the I need to feel like the superior energy. But it's almost like a prerequisite for him in order to be able to like turn over a new leaf and make contact or reach out or anything. He knows what he wants, but he's not going to do anything about it, at least not at this point. It's going to take more time. And when I say more time, I mean a lot more time. I want to clarify this really quickly. Just one card for the Emperor. I don't understand why he's showing me the Emperor here. Is this ego? What is this? Why is the Emperor here? Okay, so essentially this whole thing for like control ties up to the past, but it also comes in from a place of, is he? No. He essentially thinks that like you're dating or you're romantically involved. He's showing me like, I know this. I know that she's dating someone else. I know she's romantically involved with someone else because there is another energy showing up here. And he's like, she's having fun. She's having like, excitement, fire, passion, all of that in her life. Um, this is BS. Okay. Now I understand. So essentially, he's not ready to take action. And I'm like, okay, why? He's like, well, the past, she can still hold it over me, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, but what's the actual reason? All right. Like, what's the actual reason? And he's like, look, she's dating somebody else. I know she's dating somebody else. She knows I'm dating somebody else. This is not going to go over well. This is not going to go over well. I really don't feel like if I were to reach out, if I were to try to turn over a new leaf, that I would get the outcome that I want out of this. I would not be the one in control. This would turn into a whole mess. Yeah, stay back. You know what? I'm not ready to deal with this. Five of Swords is my bullshit card. So you have to cut through the bullshit with him in order to get to what actually matters, which is this. Okay. Thank you, D, for finally answering my question instead of making me jump through mental hoops. Let's take a look at the moon. He knows, by the way, I don't know if he is in a relationship or not, but he knows that you know that he's in a relationship. I'm just telling you right now because he's showing me like she's aware that I'm dating. Like I'm actually romantically involved with someone. He's like, she knows this. Oh, there he is. Yeah, look, he's not looking to reconcile, at least not based on the current energies. I will say that. He's not looking to reconcile at all. He does really want to turn things like complete 180 with you. He doesn't like how the energies are between the two of you right now. Again, he's showing me like she is in a position of superiority in the sense that like you can still hold the past over his head. You can still essentially, you've got a leg to stand on, is what I'm getting at. He doesn't like that, right? Because obviously that immediately puts him in the inferior position. He's not looking to reconcile at this point, though, but he does want to get the difficult energies between the two of you cleared. He's like, I don't want to have her upset with me, angry with me, hating me, whatever energy you have towards him. He's not really sure. And he's like, I don't want that. Like, I want us to move in a better direction. Hi, no hatred, no anger. But he's not going to do anything about it. He's not going to do anything about it at this point. He's kind of just like glossing over it. He's like, hey, I want this, but it's not pressing for him to actually address this desire that he has. And I don't know why it's so important to him to be like, yeah, she knows I'm dating somebody else. I mean, if you guys are separated, like, what are you, a child caught in the act? Like your hand in the cookie jar? I don't get it. I don't know why he's so focused on that, but it's almost like he knows you would not be pleased with that. And that would kind of like make it even harder, or not harder, but it would give you even like more leverage over him, if that makes sense. Okay, let's take a look at water signs. Let's start off with Cancer weekend energies. I hope that gave you some answers, Carolyn. I'm sure there's a lot more questions. Let's take a look at Cancer. You're welcome. Weekend energies. Oh. Oh boy. All right. Water signs. What's going on? Bottom of the deck, you get the Three of Wands. Cancer. For you, you get the Seven of Wands, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. Why this wall? What is going on? There is an immense this is internal wall happening for you, where you're literally showing me this is the wall and this is what's happening behind the wall. Um, you have a really deep desire to kind of shift the energies in a better direction, but it's not just like move them in a better direction. You want to get rid of these roadblocks. There are roadblocks between you and this person um, that you're dealing with. And I'm going to get to them in a second because they're like, I'm logical, I'm practical. They're not. They use that as a defense mechanism. And that is the main roadblock that you are dealing with that's showing up in your energy. And you're showing me, I want to get rid of these roadblocks. I really, really do. And you're going deep to try to figure out like, okay, am I the drama? Am I the problem? Am I the one that needs to get rid of this? Are these roadblocks coming from the other person? Like, how do I actually resolve this? You're really going deep. Now, the thing with you going deep, Cancer, is you withdraw, you pull back, you're going ghost. I don't feel like this person knows what's going on internally for you. And even if they did, I don't feel like they're going to do much about it, which again, we're going to get to in a second. But this weekend, you're really kind of like taking a breather. You're really pulling back. You're taking a breather. You're trying to figure out, like, how do I get rid of this wall, this resistance that I am dealing with, both internally for yourself, but also the roadblocks that you're experiencing from the other person. Now, for the energy connected to you, they get the 10 of Wands, the King of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. 10 and 10. 10s are about completion. Okay, they're the final card in the deck before we start getting into the character suites. This person, some of you may be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. They pride themselves on being logical, being practical, being rational, which is code word for I'm not emotionally vulnerable, I'm not emotionally expressive, I don't lead with my heart. It is both a blessing and a curse for them. They look at it as a very, very positive thing because they're showing me I'm able to shut off my emotions and look at a situation logically, which means that whatever conclusion or answer I come to, it's the right one. And that makes me happy, right? It's almost like having a really good tool in their arsenal. They're like, this makes me happy. It also makes things a lot more difficult for them because, again, if you don't have emotions, it's very difficult to interact in a relationship. And they do have emotions, they're just able to suppress them quite easily. And they're showing me like it's a blessing, but it's also a curse because I cannot relate to Cancer, which you are a very emotional sign, on the level that I want to. It's hard. It's difficult. It's like, again, the roadblocks that I'm talking about. This person is also a little bit delulu in how they see the situation, but you guys don't see it's not that you don't see the situation accurately. It's that you're both seeing it through your own distorted lens. This person is looking at the whole situation between you and them through this like logical, practical lens. And they're like, what do you mean I'm being an a-hole? Like I'm only acting the way that makes sense, right? You're looking at it from this place of trying to find a solution, but you are pretty not pressed. It's very important for you to find a solution. So you may be looking at this through solution, solution, solution. How can we resolve this? You guys are not seeing the situation from the other person's perspective, which is why you're both looking at the situation through like a little funhouse mirror. And you're like, what is this other person not getting? How are they not getting what I'm trying to say? You know? Um, it's a little bit difficult. It's almost like there's not even like a clear solution. This person needs to be more emotional. You need to be more logical, practical, but it's like it's not even like need. It's just you guys just don't you're not speaking the same language when it comes to whatever this is. All right, let's take a look at Scorpio weekend energies. Scorpio weekend energies. Oh, new beginning in love, anybody? Wow. Okay. Okay, Scorpio. Uh What? Bottom of the deck, you get the Three of Wands. And the energy connecting the two of you is the Knight of Pentacles. This is a very, very, very slow, drawn out process. This is going to take time. But I can tell you, especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio, which we'll get to you in a second, what you see now is not the final outcome. There is more to come, especially with how slowly this energy is evolving. And even Scorpio is like, hey, time will tell. There's more to come. I just want to preface that because I know quite a few people are dealing with Scorpios. So, Scorpio, for you, you get the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Moon. You want a new beginning in love. Now, when I say new beginning in love, I don't mean you're trying to find somebody new. It's like emotionally, you're on this like new precipice of love. There's like a new level emotionally that you're experiencing right now. And you're like, this is so exciting. This is brand new. This is emotional. This is amazing. Now, I'll get to this. Some of you may actually be married to this person, but for those of you that aren't, this is like, again, I'm not saying like this is a new beginning in love. This is more so like you taking it to the next level within an existing relationship. Okay. Because you're showing me this is like a new level romantically, which is taking me to higher levels of commitment. Now, there are a lot of things which you're not seeing, Scorpio. There's a lot of things which you're not looking at. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to clarify. I don't know if this is you're willingly ignoring these things or the universe is like, hey, you know what? You can live in this little fantasy that you have. There's more to come. Could be positive, could be not so positive. This to me is usually like not so positive, especially if it's like red flags that you're refusing to look at. But again, take it as it resonates. I'm not going to clarify this because I haven't for any of the other signs. But right now, you're feeling really good, Scorpio. It's like this is higher levels of commitment. There's emotion, there's love, there's that excitement, it's a new level. It feels really, really good. I wish I could clarify this, but I will not. For the energy connected to you, they get the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Swords. This person is heartbroken. They are heartbroken. They are devastated. Whoever is connected to you is probably not the one that you're having a new beginning in love with because these two energies don't mesh. This is positive. This is not so positive. This person's showing me, look, I'm heartbroken. I genuinely am. My heart is shattered. Okay. While you're out having a ball, I'm experiencing a lot of emotional pain. But this person is also the way that they kind of like deal with the pain is through logic. They start convincing themselves of certain things. They're like, no, this isn't going to happen, or no, this doesn't make sense, or it's like they're doing the mental game to try to make themselves feel more at peace because they're showing me like, look, I'm unbothered, I'm unfazed, I'm focused on myself, I'm prioritizing myself, I'm doing what I need to do for me, all about my inner peace. Yes, but the way they're getting to this inner peace is through uh, I don't want to say it, but like the way they're getting to this inner peace is essentially by like convincing themselves of things which may not be true, right? But again, this person has a very active mind. They're very strong mentally. And so they're able to like, you find the proof where you're looking for it, right? It's called confirmation bias in psychology. What you look for, you will always find. So if you find proof that, you know, I don't know, Scorpio is an a-hole, then you're going to find the proof for that. And if you believe that Scorpio is an angel walking on this planet, you're going to find the proof for that too, right? It's all what you're looking for. And this person is looking for whatever proof they need to not feel the pain and make themselves feel better. The energy connecting the two of you is the Knight of Pentacles. Something's about, like, it's going to happen. This is not the way the energies are. But let me tell you right now, you better hold your breath because this is going to take a while. Sorry, don't hold your breath because this is going to take a while. This is going to take a while. This is a slow process. The energies are really, really getting dragged out. There's not going to be any shifts one way or the other for you, for the person connected to you in the near future. So, yeah. Oh, boy. I always feel bad for Scorpio because, like, either I'm ripping them a new one or the person connected to them is ripping them a new one. Same thing for Sag, by the way. For the last month, I think you guys have been getting it rough, but then now the energies are balancing out. I also did April readings. They're going to go live. When do I? Anyway, I'll announce it. Okay, let's take a look at Pisces weekend energies. Show me Pisces weekend energies. Okay. Wow. Wow. This is intense, Pisces. All of the energies in your reading, except for one, are major arcana. This is intense energies you're experiencing this weekend. Okay. Really, really, really intense energies. Um, Pisces, for you, you get the High Priestess, the World, and the Six of Pentacles. Um, there is a connection here, higher levels of commitment. So this isn't somebody that you just met. For those of you that are just dating someone, or this is something new, this reading's not for you. This is somebody that you're either married to or were like literally committed to, because this is showing me commitment. Things ended between you and this person at some point. Okay. And now they're not ended anymore. Now there is some equal give and take. There's some exchange of energies. There's something happening. You're the one that caused the something to happen. Because I'm going to tell you, your person was not expecting it. But we'll get to this in a second. This was done. And you were pretty sure that you were done too, right? Like you were done. It's over. There's nothing left for me in this connection. I've literally learned everything that I needed to. And then for some reason, you're showing me, oh, I was done. I was completely done. I was over it. But then I wasn't so done. And I kind of like, I got something going. Now, this isn't much, right? It's like you may be texting the person, maybe, I don't know, sending them an Instagram meme or GIF or something. This is not much, right? Especially with the bottom of the deck, you get the Page of Pentacles. It ain't much, but it's something. It's definitely not done. It is something. Now, for the energy connected to you, they get the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Fool. This person, their mind, their higher self's mind was freaking blown. They're like, wait a minute, Pisces is back. And it literally came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. This person was not expecting it. So when you reached out to them, when you DM'd them, when you texted them, whatever the heck you did, this person was just going about their day being miserable and unhappy. And then all of a sudden, literally with that one text, you shifted their energies and you're like, yep. This is beautiful. This is super positive. This person, literally, you lit up their world. You excited them. You electrified them. Like they were just ecstatic. And they're showing me it's all like, it's a whole new world. All the possibilities are open. Pisces and I can have a new beginning. We can wipe the slate clean. Literally, like magic. This is almost magical, like the significance that you hold for them and the significance that this communication or you reaching out holds for them. They really weren't expecting it. This is like surprise shorty, but like on, a high level. This person's running super high. They're super excited this weekend. You're feeling good about it too. You're not really showing how good you're feeling. This person's definitely like walking on freaking clouds. You're kind of like, whatever, no big deal. I'm the bigger person, right? Which again, maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I don't know the history. The energy connecting the two of you is the Hierophant. This connection has that energy of like commitment, higher levels of commitment. Y'all ain't playing with each other. This person's definitely not looking at you as a plaything. You're not looking at this person as a plaything. So yeah, I like this energy. It's very fun. And this person's looking at you as like, oh my God, you just made my year, which is pretty cute. I like that. Okay, guys, go ahead, drop your questions in the chat box. I'm going to take another question, then we're going to move over to air signs. Okay, I'm going to do Johanna, okay? Because Johanna, you just popped up like 3 times. I'm going to do Johanna. Let's use this deck. Johanna, Raul is a Scorpio. His energy towards me, I'm an Aries. All right, let's take a look. 2 cards for his energies towards you. Give me Raul's Current feelings and energies towards you. Another Scorpio, man. I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, honey. Okay. I'm letting you know right now, this isn't going to be cute, Johanna. I'm just warning you in advance. I think I took your question, I think it was on our first reading, if I'm not mistaken. This is not going to be cute. I'm letting you know right now. He's showing me that you're the Aries. He's like, she wants a new beginning. She wants to wipe the slate clean. She wants to start over. She wants to just erase all the difficult energies. That's what she wants. As far as he's concerned, he's like, she toxic. I'm done. Literally, just like that. He's like, this is unhealthy. This relationship is unhealthy. I got constant little invisible chains on me. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Oh boy. Okay, let's clarify. So you know right now, I'm not going to sugarcoat the energies. So just please, if you don't want to hear this, please just sign off or something, because girl, you need a fire sign. Oh my god, I can't deal with you. You should be a dating coach. Oh my god, don't be a dating coach. I've seen dating coaches on Instagram, not Instagram, on TikTok. There's this one guy. He's a dating coach. Anywho, back to the devil. You guys have a lot of really beautiful memories together. You have a lot of beautiful history. You guys have also like grown together. Okay, you've grown from being like children to actual adults. Like you've been with this man for quite some time, to the point where he's like, not only do we have memories together, we've actually literally grown together. He's starting to realize though, that you are toxic. Now, when I say toxic, I don't know exactly what he's referring to, but essentially, like, something about this connection is not healthy. What I can see, especially, I look at the illustrations on the cards and I do interpret meaning from that. There's like these shackles, these chains that you have on him, which he views that as toxic. He doesn't like these like invisible little strings that you constantly have on him, which is essentially his way of saying, you keeping tabs on me, that's toxic. He's starting to realize that. But he's also showing me that he recognizes something within himself. So you're toxic in the regards that you're trying to like keep tabs on him. He's also toxic though, in that he's showing me, I have a lot of suppressed emotion, suppressed emotional pain, suppressed emotional baggage, which I haven't dealt with. And he's starting to kind of realize, like, okay, maybe that's also making me toxic. So I do appreciate that he's not just putting the blame on you, where it's like it's all her, even though that's like the majority of his energy, right? He's dumping it on you. He is taking some accountability and being like, look, she's not the only one that's toxic. I'm toxic too. We're toxic together. This does not work. He's starting to realize that. Now, when it comes, especially with these two cards together, it's like it's slowly starting to like sink in for him, where he's like on a mental level trying to understand that. He does carry a lot of emotional baggage, which he hasn't dealt with, whether it's from the past with you or from childhood. I don't know what it is, right? Which is him recognizing that it's causing his own toxicity. But he feels like you essentially having these like invisible strings on him. He's like, the more I look at it, the more I realize like this is not healthy. This is not healthy. This is toxic. Let's take a look at the 10 of Swords. Ugh. I wanted positivity this weekend. Yeah. Damn it. He's showing me we've been done, right? We ended. It's the repetitive cycle of I'm done, we're not done, I'm done, we're not done, I'm done, we're not done. The cycles that you guys go through, Damn. Yeah, sorry. It's the cycles that you guys go through where he's like, it makes it difficult for me to even want a new beginning here. It's making it difficult. And when I say new beginning, I'm not showing like new beginning in love or reconciliation, just to like wipe the slate clean, to not have all this baggage between the two of you. He's like, it's this repetitiveness of, things ended and then we keep getting on this cycle. It just makes it difficult to even wipe the slate clean. It's literally like, imagine the best way he's describing it to me. It's like, imagine you take a shower and then you step outside and then you roll around in the mud. And then you go take a shower again, then you go roll around in the mud again. And then you take a shower. He's like, how am I supposed to stay clean, right? How are we supposed to wipe the slate clean if we keep getting on this cycle of toxicity? It just makes things hard. Yeah. He doesn't trust it. He doesn't trust the fact that you'll be able to have a new beginning. There's also no follow through with him. He's not, and this is the thing that's kind of frustrating. He's not showing me the I'm done, right? He's showing me we're done, but then we're on this cycle, but then it's cutting, but then we're on this cycle. There's no follow through on him. He's not being like, I'm done, like setting up that wall. He's like, I'm done, but I'm not about to do the work to be done, right? I don't know how to like explain this energy in terms of like, there's no follow through for him. There's no, this is what I say, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to follow through to the end to make this happen. And I don't know why. Yeah, damn, I really wanted to give something more positive than this. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's his current energies right now. Okay, let's move on to air signs. Start off with Aquarius. Show me Aquarius weekend energies. It's my pleasure. I wish I could give you something more positive. You guys also keep in mind energies change. Energies change all the time, right? Change all the time. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, let's take a look at Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. Okay, love. Okay, Aquarius, for you, you get the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you get the Knight of Wands. You're showing me and this person, we're talking, we're exchanging texts. There's energies here. I text, you text. This is fun. This is nice. Equal give and take. You and this person are also kind of like turning over a new leaf. So either you've had some history, some drama, which you're like, hey, let's just wipe the slate clean, or you're showing me like this is a completely new beginning. I don't know. I don't feel like it's a new beginning though, because on the surface, you're showing me this is nice, this is friendly, we're texting, we're talking, this is exciting, it's a new beginning. And then bam, at the bottom of the deck, you're like, yeah, I love this person. Love them. Not just like them, not just flirting with them, not they're cute, full on blown love. Which is letting me know that you've got history with this person. So either you guys are just starting a new phase and you're like, let's see where this goes. Or again, this is like a friend, which is possibly leveling up to something romantic. I don't know, but you've got full blown love for this person. Now, Aquarius, I will say this, mitigate your expectations, please, because this person's not where you're at. Okay. The energy connected to you is the Six of Cups, Three of Wands, Page of Wands. You do have history with this person, and this person feels a deep connection to you. And they're also showing me like this feels like a very significant, very important connection. Okay. But time will tell. Time will tell where this goes, right? And I'm like, why time will tell? Because this person's like, well, it's fun. This is fun now. There's flirting, there's that passion, there's that excitement. I kind of like you. But that's all this is to them. This is fun. The reason they're looking at this as fun is the energy connecting the two of you. It's the Seven of Wands, okay? And the Seven of Wands is from them to you. They're the ones with walls. They're the ones with resistance. They're the ones which are like literally Great Wall of China when it comes to emotions. they're not even letting themselves feel anything romantic. They're keeping you in the kiddie pool of like, this is fun, this is exciting. This is cool. We'll see where this goes. This feels like a good connection, but we'll see where this goes because they're so guarded. They're so defensive and they're emotionally very, very closed off. Now, again, that's not to say that this isn't going to go anywhere, but I would say, Aquarius, you emotionally are just like jumping ahead. You're trying to convince yourself you're not. You're like, no, this is just, we're talking, we're texting. This is fun. This is a new beginning. Love is the underlying. Like under all this, there's love. Okay. I don't know if you're lying to yourself about this being love or not. You're going to know that. I would curb your enthusiasm, is all I'm going to say. At least until this person has their walls come down, if ever. Okay, let's take a look at Libra. Weekend energies. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, Libra, but I'm thinking you get the Queen of Wands. You're attracted to this person. And not only you're attracted to them, you're looking at them like this person is the person for me. And this is your energy towards them. For you, you get the 5 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You're working through the past. You're working through the past with this person. You and this person have some history, which is not so great. And I don't feel like it's you're looking back with regret and remorse. You're looking back at the situation with this person in terms of like, why did it have to end this way? Why did it have to happen this way? Woulda, shoulda, coulda energy. You could have handled this better. You should have handled this better. You shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have said that. But you and this person are still talking. There is an exchange of energy here where it's almost equal give and take. Almost. One of you is more the initiator than the other person, not by much, by a little bit, but one of you is giving more energetically to this connection. And I do feel like it's you. Again, not by much, Libra, but you are. You're given a little bit more. So like 60-40 or even 55-45, you're still given a little bit more. Now, the reason you're doing that is because you still view this person as like a person that you want to have a long-term relationship with, want to have a long-term connection with, and want to have a future with. Despite what happened between the two of you in the past, you still see this person as like relationship material, right? Beyond that, you're also showing that the energy connecting the two of you is the Empress, but it's coming from you towards them. You still look at this person as like, this is my person. Not just a person that I like, not just a person that works. This is my person, the person for me. The energy connected to you is the Knight of Cups, 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. This person, they do have love for you and they are expressing it. I miss you. I want to see you. I'm thinking about you, right? There is an expression of emotion here. But this person is very back and forth in terms of like what it is that they want out of this. Now, I wish I could clarify this, but I'm not going to. But there is a lot of back and forth. So even in this exchange of energies between the two of you now, you might sense that sometimes this person pulls back a little bit. Sometimes they don't. There is a little bit of back and forth between them because they still need more time. And again, I wish I could clarify to see why they need more time, but I'm not going to do that. But 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, I wouldn't expect too much to happen this weekend. I don't see them like cutting you off or anything like that. But emotionally, energetically, they're not where you're at yet. You're definitely the one that's looking at them as like soulmate. That's my person. They're kind of like, I like you. I care about you. And we'll see what happens type of energy. All right, let's do Gemini, and then I will take another question. You guys can go ahead and start dropping your questions in the chat box, and then I will pick one right after Gemini. So, show me Gemini. Weekend energies for Gemini. Wow. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Gemini, for once, it seems like both you and your person are in the same boat. The energies are finally somewhat aligned here. For you, you get the Fool, the Four of Pentacles, and the Death rebirth. You want to wipe the slate clean. You want to have a new beginning with this person, okay? You really, really do. You're showing me like, I wish I could just erase all the difficult energies, erase all the pain, erase all the things that make me feel icky, and just start from scratch with this person. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yay. The problem is you can't let go of the ending. Something about this ending you are just holding on to for dear life. It's like a sticking point for you. So I don't know exactly what caused this ending between the two of you, what the issue was, like what happened, but you're showing me like I want to have a new beginning. I want to wipe the slate clean. I'm still stuck on the ending. I'm still hung up on the ending. So it could be how things ended. It could be why things ended. It could be a lack of clarity about the ending. I don't know what it is about the ending that you're like stuck on, but that's your sticking point. And that's preventing you from actually having a new beginning because you're not at the point where you're ready to let that go yet. For the energy connected to you, they get the Seven of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Four of Cups. They do love you very, very much. But they do not trust you emotionally. You hurt them as well. I don't know who ended things here or what. They're very, very disappointed in you. They're looking at you as like, really? Really? They're very, very disappointed. They're very unhappy, but they don't really trust you very much. Despite the fact that they love you, they deal with you in a very guarded manner. The guard is up, the defenses are up. There's not much emotional exchange here. You're hung up on the ending. This person is guarded and doesn't really fully trust you for whatever reason. But the energy connecting the two of you is the Three of Wands. There is more to come. This is not over. This is going to evolve. This whole situation is going to evolve even more. But right now, both of you are just, I don't know if this ending is fresh or like what happened. But yeah, this is going to develop. This is going to develop. Check back in the future. It's definitely going to develop. Okay, guys. Go ahead, drop your questions in the chat box. I'm going to pick one at random, and then I'm going to move over to fire signs. Okay. I'm going to do the blue one. Who is the blue? Rihanna. Awesome. What's Mike Aries' feelings and energies towards me, Aquarius? So let's see. Give me 2 cards for Mike's true feelings and energies towards you. He's an Aries, you're an Aquarius. Oh, hello, positivity. He wants to heal things. He really wants to heal things. Oh my gosh, I love this. Yay, positivity. He genuinely wants to heal things. He really does want to fix things with you. And he's showing me the reason that I want to heal things, finally, somebody with some clarity. He wants a reconciliation. He's looking at me. He's showing me, he's like, this woman, long-term relationship. This is the partner for me. Like all of the boxes when it comes to what he's looking for in romance, relationship, long-term relationship, you check all those boxes. And he's like, I want to reconcile, and this is why I want to reconcile, and I want to genuinely heal things. I love that. I love the clarity. I love the lack of confusion. So let's clarify and let's hope it keeps being positive. Let's take a look at the Three of Cups. Oh, stop it. My goodness. Men, you need to grow up. Here's the thing. He's showing me we are the lovers. You are his soul connection, like the lovers, right? I don't need to explain what the lovers mean. But and he wants to reconcile. And I'm like, okay, what are you going to do about it? He's like, well, listen, I want all these things, but I can't see straight. I'm like, can't see straight? What do you mean? He's like, I'm so like the ending literally is a wall between you and him. I don't know what happened between the two of you in the ending, but he's showing me it's the ending between us, the way things ended, why they ended, I don't know, right? It's the ending which is essentially creating this like barrier for me and preventing me from seeing how I can get past the ending to actually the point of reconciliation. I'm like, what? You know, what about this ending? Again, you don't have to share. I'm just saying, like, this is me basically talking to him. What about this ending caused you to be so guarded? It's literally like almost like something about this ending is preventing him from seeing how he can get to the point where he's ready to reconcile, is the best way I can describe it. I hope that makes sense to you. And again, you don't have to spill everything in the chat box if you don't want to, but like, I hope this makes sense to you. Let's take a look at the 10 of Pentacles. Grow up. Oh, Carol. Oh my God, I love this. Oh, so funny. Let's take a look at the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you look, the significance that you hold for him, unmatched. You are his queen, you are his empress, you are the best thing since sliced bread as far as this man's concerned. Nobody matches your energy, nobody will match your energy. You are in like a league of your own. Okay. Now, I don't feel like there's no contact because he's showing me, like, look, I'm single, but we're still, we're still hanging out. We're still testing the waters, right? Like I put something out there, she put something out there. I see where she's at, she sees where I'm at. So there is this exchange of energies. I don't feel like there's no contact at all. Um, and again, you are very, very significant to him. You are what he's looking for when it comes to a long-term relationship. But the layout of the cards, if you notice, golden red, golden red, golden red, blue. This man is still single as far as he's concerned. He's showing me, look, this is all great. She's amazing. She's incredible. There ain't no label on what's happening right now. I'm single. I'm independent. I'm on my own. I don't owe anybody anything. I don't owe any explanations to anybody, right? So the way he's operating is still through I'm single. I'm on my own. I'm doing my own thing. But I'm kind of seeing where she's at. I'm testing the waters. I want to see, we're working here. He's still trying to like evaluate and assess, right, what he wants out of this, where he wants this to go. Does he want his singlehood? Does he want you? Does he want this connection? It's not even you, it's like this connection. But I don't know what about the ending. He is like, literally, he's showing me like it's this ending. It's almost like it's a wall where I can't see the way to get to a reconciliation with her because of the ending. What about the ending was so difficult that it's clouding your judgment, sir? I don't know. I don't know. And you don't have to share in the chat box. I'm just saying. It's how he's presenting it to me. But if, like you said, I'm confused. If you're confused, it's because he's confused. He hasn't fully decided what he wants out of this yet. He's like, we're testing the waters. We're seeing where we're at. Okay, let's get to fire signs. Oh my goodness. Let's start off with Leo. And then at the end, I'm going to take another question. Let's take a look at Leo weekend energies. Wow. Oh, Leo, what happened, honey? Bottom of the deck, you get the Two of Cups. This is love. This is love, okay? And you're showing me, I want nothing more than to literally merge us back together. Whatever happened between you and this person in the past, and something definitely happened, you're like, I want us to become like one again. This is like a very poetic and beautiful way of being like, I want us back together. You definitely have a flair for the dramatics, Leo. I will say that. You're showing me, I feel a strong connection to this person. This bond feels intense to you. The main issue with this is you do not trust this person. You're looking at this person as like, you shady. I don't trust you. So I don't know if this trust has any reason, or if this lack of trust has any reason to be there or not, but you don't trust this person. It's not that you don't trust this connection. You know what you feel. You know what this person feels. You know what this connection is. All of that is crystal clear to you, and it has been for quite some time. You don't trust this person. What did they do to make you not trust them? The energy connected to you, they get the Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles. They want a new beginning in love with you. They want to start over. They want a new beginning in love. They're literally standing here extending their hand out with like their cup of love. They're like, take my love, take my emotion. Okay. They're the ones that messed up in the past. You're showing me lack of trust. They're showing me, I wish I didn't do what I did. I wish I didn't say what I said. They're the ones that messed up in the past, and they carry a lot of regret tied up to that. Okay. At least they're taking accountability for it. So I will appreciate that. And they're showing me, I want to rebuild a foundation here, Leo. I want to rebuild the foundation with you. I want to come together. Like, they're coming from a romantic place, but they'll literally take anything at this point. They'll take any breadcrumb of affection, attention, interaction that you give them. They will take it. Because again, they messed up. They're the ones that need to make amends. Now, you're showing me it's going to take me a minute to be able to trust you again. And they're like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We can work on rebuilding. This is going to be a slow process, though, Leo. This is not going to happen overnight where suddenly you're going to trust them again. Everything's going to be healed. Yay, happy, happy. Slow, 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 slow process. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in tarot, and it's coming from you towards this person. This person better be in it for the long haul, and they better be able to, be patient, because you're going to make them work for it. They want this new beginning in love. You're like, okay, yeah, me too. You're going to make them work for it. 1,000%. I'm fine with that. People want something, they got to work for it. If they don't work for it, they clearly don't want it bad enough, do they? And that goes for everything in life. That's my own personal belief. Okay, Sag. Let's take a look at Sag weekend energies. Sag weekend energies. Best signs. The ending confused me too. Oh, okay, great. So I'm glad he's not the only one that's confused, and I'm not the only one that's confused. You're confused too about the ending. Be nice. I will do my best. Trust me. I always aim for positivity. I don't know. The cards don't always want to cooperate. Sag. Okay. Well, I'm going to be nice, but you may not like what I'm about to say. Oof. Oof. Okay. All right. Let me start off with you because you're pretty easy. You're literally showing me, and this is you. I don't assign gender to my cards. You're like, I want a new beginning. I want to reconcile here. Very, very crystal clear. You want a reconciliation with whoever this energy is. Okay. You're not even, there's no qualms. You're not even like trying to hide it, masquerade it, nothing. You're literally showing me, I'm sitting here on my throne. I want a reconciliation. I want a new beginning with this person. Okay. Now, what are you going to do about it? Absolutely fucking nothing. Literally less than nothing. You're going to be taking the roundabout, it's not even conniving or sly. It's just more so like, I'm not going to do anything about it, but I'm going to make sure that, like, not only am I not going to do anything about it, I'm going to make it appear as if like I'm totally unbothered and not even interested in wanting this new beginning. It's a little bit of like, because this isn't your energy. I can see that, right? You're dealing with somebody who's very difficult, which I'll get to in a second. You're not doing anything about this reconciliation, though. I don't even think, no, I'm not going to say that because they are kind of like evaluating. I don't know how the fuck you and this person communicate. I don't know. I don't feel like you actually verbally communicate, but y'all sure as hell communicating in the 5D, because they know, and you, like, you're crystal clear with your energy. There's no way they're not picking up on it. And they are. Okay. And they are. But yeah. Okay. I'm going to set you aside. This person, Seven of Pentacles, Devil, Empress. Man, do I want to clarify this card. You have no idea. You have no idea, but I'm not going to. Anyways, this person is still trying to evaluate and assess what you mean to them. Okay. Now, the way they're showing this to me, on the one hand, they look at you as like the best thing since sliced bread. They're like, this person is my divine match. They are my person. They like my empress, right? I don't assign gender to my cards. This is like my divine match, the person for me. They're the best thing since sliced bread. Okay. But this person also logically is showing me there's something not so healthy in this connection. Now again, I'm not going to clarify. It's either that they view you as kind of like unhealthy or toxic, right? Or they view this connection. And I'm not going to clarify, so I don't know. The way I know this is because show me the Queen of Swords. They know this. They don't feel this. They know this. They're showing me like there's something about either you or this connection which is just not healthy. It's like logically, I know that this is not good. It's almost like, you know that eating a Twinkie is no good for you, right? That's how this person, like when you eat a Twinkie, you're like, yummy, this feels so good, right? I've never eaten a Twinkie in my life, honest, but I hear that they're really good. I'm more of a cake kind of gal. But anyways, I digress. My point is, it's like when you eat a Twinkie, it doesn't taste bad. It tastes delicious and it feels amazing, but you know that it's really bad for you. That's how this person is looking at you. Oh, this person feels so good. They feel so special. They feel so amazing. But I know that something about our connection is not good. Not good, toxic, unhealthy. What are they doing though? They're still trying to figure out and evaluate and assess, like, okay, well, what's worse? Is it worse to eat the Twinkie and like, pursue this person? Or is it worse to just be healthy and not eat the Twinkie, and not like deal with you, interact with you, talk to you? You are the Twinkie Sag, in case you haven't figured that out yet. The reason I say that this person is not easy is because they're very set in their ways. The energy connecting the two of you is the King of Pentacles. You have an ego on you, but you're not difficult to deal with once people figure out what's what with you, Sag. Now, when it comes to this person, though, they're very stubborn. They're very, very they're almost like a bull in how they deal with things. It's very big, it's very intense, and it's very much like you're either going to my way or the highway, right? Like bulls are not fun creatures to deal with, and that's their energy. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Sag. Let me know if the person decides they want Twinkies or not. Email me, DM me, keep me posted. Okay, let's get to the final sign. We're going to do Aries, and then I'm going to take another question. Aries, weekend energies. Less than nothing, just like Scorpio. Yep. Saying it as it is. Yes. What sign? I'm on Aries right now. Oh, I just finished Sag. Yes. Thank you, Alexandra. Let's take a look at Aries. Weekend energies. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Okay. Bottom of the deck, this person gets the 10 of Swords. Yeah. And then the 9 of Wands and the Tower. Okay, look, Aries. Ouch. Okay, for you, Aries, you get, I always sigh. I'm just trying to spread positivity. And sometimes the cards are like, nah, not today, sweetie. Not today. There's no positivity to be had today. But anywho, for you, Aries, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Things are dragging. They are moving so slow for you with regards to this energy connected to you that it literally feels like you're stuck in place, right? And you're showing me like I'm starting to doubt and question whether or not we will ever be able to get over the past. Now, I don't know what happened exactly between you and this person in the past, but it left a really, really, really sour taste in your mouth. You're like, I wish I could just rewrite the past, like completely rewrite it to make it not be so shitty and so sucky. You're showing me, and this is you're looking at this person, you just want to successfully get over the past. Now, that's going to be different for each of you, right? But you just want to get over the past. You're like, I don't want the past to keep looming over us. I just want to rewrite it. I want to get over it. But because it's taking so long, because it's literally like like this process has been drawn out, you're starting to doubt whether that's ever going to happen. You're like, I genuinely don't know if it will. And even if we get over the past, are we going to successfully be able to get over it? Or is this going to keep like surfacing over again and again and again? The energy connected to you is the Four of Swords, Ace of Cups, Temperance. They're taking a breather. You're probably not really hearing much from them. They're very much in their like own little emotional bed, just laying there, relaxing. They're not giving you much emotionally. The reason they're not giving you much is because I feel like they're spending this emotional energy with someone else. They're showing me the Ace of Cups, right? Like towards you, they get this, but then they're showing me completely different energies, which is letting me know that their energy is focused elsewhere. New beginning in love with somebody else, or essentially like a new, not even like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yeah, it's new beginning in love with somebody else. Towards you, the energies, because the way they're showing me the cards, like they're literally like, look, this is what I feel for Aries, but this is also my energy, but it's not towards Aries. It's towards whoever the hell they're spending time with. There's somebody that they're physically spending time with, not like just online, like actually physically spending time with, and they really enjoy that person. With you, they're showing me like I'm done, I'm at my wit's end, like I'm really, really like there's too much, it's burned to the ground, like too much has happened right now. um I just need a breather. I just need a breather. You're not getting much from this person emotionally. You're really not getting much from them emotionally at this point, because they're taking a breather. What happened though? Why? I don't. Oh, I want to clarify, but I'm not going to clarify. I'm not going to clarify because that would just be, I've already done too much by pulling it from the bottom of the deck. But yeah, Aries, I can see how frustrated you are and how much you're like, I just wish I could speed this up anymore. This person is, or speed this up a little bit. This person, they're not giving you much. They're kind of withdrawing this weekend. They're kind of like, getting into their own little emotional coffin, just secluded. Their energy is focused elsewhere. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys, go ahead and drop your questions in the chat box. I will take one more question from the chat box, and then I will go ahead and let's see. I'm going to give it a second. I wish I just want positivity. It frustrates me when I can't give positive outcomes, but okay. Let's do, I'm going to see the orange one. Where's the orange one? Rebecca. Girl, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name. We're going to go with Rebecca G. Will Michael and I ever reconcile? He's a Gemini. I'm a Taurus. Okay. Let me modify this question a little bit because ever is a very, very long time. It could be ever in this lifetime. It could be ever in the multiple lifetimes you guys may have together, right? Let's narrow down the timeline. Is it likely that Michael and I will reconcile over the next year? Does that work for you? Actually, let me even give you something better because that's just a yes or no question. What is the most likely outcome between Michael and I over the next year? Does that work? Just go ahead and drop a yes or no in the chat box. Let me give it yes. Okay, perfect. All right. You are a Taurus. He's a Gemini. Okay. Show me most likely outcome between you and Michael over the next year. Okay. There's not going to be no contact entirely. Now, by the way, I wanted to say, because this is predicted, this is not a guarantee. It's not set in stone. This is just the most likely outcome based on the current energies. You have free will. He has free will. Energies can change at any point. Okay. So yeah, there is not going to be no contact. So if you guys are no contact right now, it's not going to continue. There is an exchange of energy. There is equal give and take. There is some form of communication, but let's see if that actually means reconciliation or not. Clarify the Six of Pentacles for me. Yeah, he's inconsistent. He's inconsistent. Look, I feel like, yeah, he's very inconsistent. So there is going to be communication, all right? There is going to be some exchange of energies. You guys are going to be talking, you're going to be texting. You know, I feel like you're going to be more the initiator. And the reason I'm saying this is because you're showing up as the one that's refusing to let go of this. You're the one that's not refusing to let go. That's a bit harsh. You're the one that's still holding on to this. He's showing up with very, very inconsistent energies. And deep down, you know this, right? You know this. On a higher self level, you're aware of what you're getting. You're aware of what he is, how he is. And this is you, female earth sign. You know this. But notice how both of these cards, the women have their eyes closed. You're aware of this. I don't feel like you're fully accepting it. Now, I want to clarify this because this is you. This is his inconsistent energy. I can see that. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. And I don't know if you can hear it or not, if you're listening to it or not. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you know that he is very, very, very immature. You know that the way he handles things emotionally, even the way he interacts with you, is very childish, is very immature. It's very much like almost breadcrumbing, right? Like everything I'm telling you is not a surprise to you. You're not mind blown by anything I'm telling you right now. It's very, very like breadcrumbs. He's literally giving you breadcrumbs. And even in the way that you guys are interacting, right? There is this equal give and take, there is some texting, there is back and forth. Not only is it inconsistent, it feels very emotionally detached, emotionally disconnected. You're not getting anything emotional out of it. I don't feel like you guys are having deep conversations about where this relationship is going, how he feels about you, how much he cares about you, what he wants out of this, next steps towards healing. None of that, right? None of that. It's very detached, it's very disconnected. And he's also showing up as the King of Wands. This is somebody who they're very ego driven, but beyond that, they need a lot of attention, usually from the opposite sex. So I don't know if he's just a super flirt, if he's just, and what I mean by this is, again, you wouldn't be going on dates with him, but this man is probably on like dating apps. And if not on dating apps, then he's on Instagram following a bunch of Insta hoes. Excuse me. And he's like, on Instagram posting like a bunch of things about how, successful he is, how he looks, how this and that. Um, he's not giving you what you need. He's not giving you what you want. He's literally breadcrumbing you, and he's breadcrumbing you inconsistently at that. And intuitively, you know this. You know all of this. Okay. Um, you're aware of this. I'm not telling you anything new. But yeah, it doesn't seem like you're going to reconcile. But I also don't see you and him cutting ties, mainly because you're the one that really is holding on to him more than he is holding on to you at this point. But you're not going to reconcile, but there's no severing of ties. Your guys are still going to be in each other's lives. If you want a personal reading, please make sure to email me. I do have a few slots available for this weekend. Would love to dive deeper into this because there's a lot more underneath this for sure. Okay, guys, I'm not going to be taking any more questions, unfortunately. I have a one-on-one live in 5 minutes, so I'm going to have to sign off earlier than usual. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I will upload the replay. And also, like I said, I will not be going live next week. Please make sure to stay tuned to my Instagram. I will post on my stories when the next live is going to be. Thank you guys all again. If you want personal readings, make sure to email me, and donations are greatly appreciated. Sending you all the love and light, and I hope you all have an incredible weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in.